a big name now. He can't with me, but he a big name. And I'm like, bruh, you been gone. You been gone a couple of times. Him and your brother Jack, he had this 2 more years he was out, 2 years. Before that other 2 years, we doing like 175 bricks. When Chubb died. Me and Solo and Jack, Chubb's brother. Called anyone of Chubb's family. None of them is gonna say, they said, I am the one that did Chubb's funeral's mother. Blind, that's with Solo when he died. He got the call. Blind gets to control the whole narrative. Mac locked up, all y'all locked up. Blind, the one that's not a street dude. He never did, jail don't make it. He never did 1 day in jail. He never sold no bricks. He never sold ounces. He never sold a bag of weed. Blind say, T-Square and so did it.
In a video published December 20th on the Tippie Toe podcast, Ali Zo Adam would seemingly admit to being questioned by Solo about the use of the Zo Pound name after his release from prison, giving light to the rumors that there was some sort of clash over the direction or the leadership of the organization.
Solo can think. Solo been locked up now too, 44 times before his demise. Little Haiti. I was out there. You wasn't out there. I was out. Solo passed away. All right, check it, right? Solo get out. I bring Solo $300,000. He like, what's up, boy? What's up with the name? I say, boy, we getting money, boy. Let's ride.
Ali Zo Adam would go on to detail how Solo had blown through the $300,000 that he'd received upon coming home, and how he'd received an extra 80 grand more to buy a studio. But later down the line, Ali Zo Adam would detail a different scenario as to what could have possibly led to Solo's demise.
His main man Blind. I want to ask Lil Haiti this. Blind, I know what's up. Blind and Solo hit for 4 bricks. They hit the Bahamians. The Bahamians talking crazy. Me and Solo going through it about taking all these. He got the studio, he cooling. He works at my Little Haiti coin laundry. He said, let me run these because they're tripping. They cashing checks on my baby mama and everything. I'm like, man, them cashing checks. He sit there all day. Tell his probation, this where he at. They coming on him. They're leery of him. I ain't tripping. That's nothing.
All right, peace. You already know where you at and who you rocking with, right? Right. So let's get to that then. Yo, I must say, man, in my coverage of Ali Zo Adam, Tippie Toe got the best interview out, dog. You feel me? He got the most texture. I don't know if it was by design for Ali Zo to do that, to give the texture to Miami or whatnot, Broward County, wherever he's from. I don't think he necessarily from Little Haiti or Carroll City or whatnot, but he's from Miami. You feel me? Tippie Toe, that is. He by far got the best interview. Everybody else got the glamour and glitz. They got, you know, the celebrity stories. Lil Wayne, Jim Jones, Jimmy Henchman, shit like that or whatnot. Tippie Toe got the meat and gristle. You feel me? He received a little flack from it from Ali Zo. Ali Zo gave him a little bit of hell or whatnot during the interview for a few different reasons. But at the same token, he got the best interview out. That's my opinion, at least, man. There's a lot in that little clip that y'all just seen right there. Now, what I want to know is the difference between putting somebody on their feet, looking out for somebody, and extortion. At what level does it become extortion? You know what I'm saying? Because at a certain point in this clip, it's seeming like Ali Zoe let the cat out the bag that Solo might have been extorting him in a way or two. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just what I seen, dog. And I'm going to take you through my mind state and see if you can follow along. But the first thing I'm going to get to is, shout out to the notes because you know I got them. The first thing I'm going to get to is the blind situation. You heard? The Bohemians did it. You see the thumbnail? The Bohemians did it. And watching that clip a little bit closer, that's the first time that I've seen an alternative theory as to what could have happened to Solo, or the reason that might have happened to Solo, his demise, that is. You feel me? He said, Blind and Solo hit the Bahamians for 4 bricks, and the Bahamians talking crazy. Now, what we need is a time frame. How long ago did that happen before that happened to Solo? You know what I'm saying? Because the only narrative out there is that Zoe and Tippie, little brother, did that to Solo because of the power struggle or whatnot, or because of a divide in the organization. You feel me? And he even gave on to that a little bit in that clip. You feel me? That's a deep clip right there. You feel me? And I dig this here. He said Blind controlled the narrative. There you go. There go that word again. Blind controlled the narrative when Solo passed away. Now dig this. He say, the one that's not a street dude, jail don't make you. He never been to jail a day in his life. He never sold bricks. He never sold ounces. He never sold a bag of weed. Blind say Tippie and Zoe did it. Now here, that's an alternative theory as well because it could be a deflection. You know, Could Blind be trying to deflect from the fact that they hit the Bahamians and the Bahamians hit back? And that's the reason? You feel me? Because, you know, you have to feel some type of responsibility for that, or others might feel you responsible for that if they know you were involved in a situation that ultimately caused the death of Solo. So Ali Zoe is a smart man putting out these theories the way he is, but it also backfires in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because he says Blind is not a street dude, but in the same breath, right before that, saying Blind and Solo hit the Bahamians. So if he not a street dude, what would he be doing hitting the Bahamians for 4 bricks? He don't sell bricks. He don't do this and that and other. Certain things he say don't make sense. But I was just speaking to the Wiz and I was telling her that he's a great speaker. He's a great storyteller. And when you're a great speaker and a great storyteller, people tend to skip over the details because they want to hear the glamour and glitz, the bricks, the 300K. He was a worker. He sent them down the road. They want to hear all the glamour and glitz and BS. You feel me? But they skip over the minor details like that. You dig? Let me see where I'm at. He says Solo. Now here's the thing. Solo was a worker. I know a lot of y'all gonna feel crazy about that. Yeah, he was a worker. He worked for Ali Zoe. According to Ali Zoe, he worked for him at least at the coin laundry and, you know, sending him on the road the same way he sent Macazone on the road. He was a runner. But was he extorting him though? You feel me? Because it's a thin line between putting somebody on their feet and extortion the way I look at it. You know? He said Solo was locked up 44 times before his demise. I think he died at like 32 or something like that. That's a lot of time being locked up, just like his brother. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't very good at crime or whatever he was doing in order to keep getting himself locked up for that many times. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out. 44 times, cut it out. It's a wonder he wasn't deported way or before his demise. You know what I'm saying? Now, he says Solo gets out and receives 300K immediately. He said he take Solo 300,000 immediately. Now, that's putting somebody on their feet. You feel me? Niggas might get a couple pounds of the Zazas or something like that, and, you know, up to $5,000 or something in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Put you on your feet like that. You feel me? Get you some new gear. You just came home. Some new, you know, fresh new Gore-Tex, some Air One, something like that. But 300K is mad putting you on your feet. See, that's why I say it seemed like extortion in a way. You feel me? Because he give him 300K, and then he blow the 300K. You feel me? But at the same time, check him about the name. He let on, hey, what's up with the name? So he did check him about using the Zopound name, organization, or movement the way he was moving. But he told him, hey, we getting money and this and that and the other. See, when you throw money in a nigga like that face, Solo I'm talking about, he's a taker. He from the tribe of Shabazz. I'm from the same tribe. that he's from. So when you throw money in a nigga like that face, dog, you're gonna have to keep presenting it. You feel me? That's why I think it turned out to be extortion a little later on in the game. You dig? Where I'm at in the notes. He assembles a team of 20 people Ali Zoe called little dirty niggas. So that means, you know, the gang is beginning to come back together. The band is back together. They're beginning to assemble behind Solo instead of Zoe. That's the way I read that. And he telling him, nah, it ain't like that. We ain't doing that no more. Y'all scaring people or what, which didn't make sense to me because that's what y'all did anyway. That's what the Zoe Pound movement and the Zoe Pound dudes, at least, that wasn't in the entertainment spectrum of the gang or organization was doing anyway. So that didn't make very much sense for him to tell him not to do this and that and the other blase split. Maybe not to bring that many of them around me, or you don't need all them around you. But, you know, like I said, he says he get to talking about give me my own studio and let me do me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he work at the coin laundry. You feel me? So he receiving a check from Zoe. That's what I'm getting at. Now you see why I seem like extortion? He get $300K and he receiving a check from Zoe because he said niggas casting checks on his baby mama. He working at the coin laundry because niggas up there doing mischievous things or whatnot. And the probation or parole is on him and they checking up on him. So he there until his parole or probation is up. You feel me? So he getting that check. He get the $300K. Then he telling him he need more money. Give me some more money, man. I ran through that $300K. I need my own studio so I could do me. You feel me? And he give him $80K and buy him a studio. Then, moreover, with the extortion aspect of it, he give him 15 bricks, tell him drop me 5 and keep 10. You gonna keep the majority, is what he says in the clip, man. It's a difference between looking out for a nigga and extortion. You feel me? Either he was trying to buy that man's respect, his loyalty, or he was being extorted at that point. And that is an alternative theory of why whatever could have happened to Solo at whose ever hands. I ain't gonna say at hands, but if people saying that happened to him, that might be a reason why. Like I said, he's letting off a lot in that clip. You feel me? He said he's peeping my level of playing this game out of Miami-Dade County using the Miami-Dade brand. I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but what I'm gonna focus on is the fact that right after he said, I said it's nothing. Go get 15, drop 5, keep 10. You gonna keep the majority. Extortion again. Like I say, he said he peeping my level of playing the game out of this Miami-Dade County. He's seeing how much money you making since he been away. Yeah, he's saying he owned all these properties. He owned the coin laundry, the Metro PCS, and this and that and the other next to it. Yeah, Solo is aware of all of that at this point, if you ask me. This is my opinion, hypothetically speaking, of course, because the man has passed away. And I couldn't be in his mind at that time as I did not know him. But this is what I'm thinking about this. He was aware, fully aware of all the money dog was making. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, he says he's peeping the level of playing this game out of Miami-Dade County using the Miami-Dade brand. Now, let's focus on that last line. Using the Miami-Dade brand. Now, if that's the case, then why did he check him about the Zoe Pound thing? You feel me? At the beginning, he said, you know, hey, what's up with the name? And he told him, oh, man, we getting money. It's this, and that, and the other. It's nothing. 300,000 to make you forget about that question for a minute. Like, damn, 300? This 300 right here in this bag? Oh, shit, man. You know, it's going to make you forget about that question, you dig? But at the same time, if he was using the Miami-Dade brand and only that brand, Solo would have had no reason to check him. Or everybody in the city would have had a reason to check him about using that brand. You dig what I'm talking about? So that didn't make too much sense to me. Now, this is the last thing that doesn't make sense to me. He said T-Fred went to Solo's daddy's old folks home and took him to the funeral after he had already called him and told him, hey, man, they talking crazy. Meaning, they probably saying, he said Blind said T-Fred and Zoe did it. He said, so he told him, I ain't going, you go ahead and take him if you want to or whatnot. He says he takes him to the funeral and Blind swings on him. Now, again, that could be Blind trying to deflect from the responsibility he feels behind hitting the Bahamians for those bricks and them retaliating if indeed that is something that happened. You know what I'm saying? Trying to deflect again. You feel me? That go to them niggas that were the nigga da-da-da-da-da. Because who knew they hit the Bahamians? You know what I'm saying? Who knew that? I mean, Zoe knew, but who else could have possibly known that happened within the clique or whatnot to be able to place blame on that? Anybody even? So this is what I got to say about that. Why would T-Fred take his father to the funeral if he had killed Solo? That don't make a lot of sense. I mean, niggas don't really be trying to deflect from shit that hard. A nigga just stay away from it like Zoe did. I just ain't going. I ain't about to take his dad and cry over a body like this and that and the other blase splee. So that didn't make a lot of sense. Why nobody else went to get Solo and Mac's daddy to take him to the funeral? Why did T-Fred have to go get him and take him? Why? That's another question. You feel me? That's strange. Is T-Fred convicted of this crime? Because everybody's saying that he did it and got deported behind it, but I can't find any evidence supporting that. You feel me? None whatsoever. Along with the fact that, again, I'm going to say Ali Zoe threw out an alternative theory that the Bahamians could be behind it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatnot. But why was T-Fred deported? I heard he was deported. Why was he deported? If you know, jump in the comment box and let me know, man. That was a deep piece of the puzzle right there. I'm going to be diving in deeper as he has dropped the entire interview on his own. So just let me know what you think about what I had to say today. And all I got to say to you right now is this. Peace to the 5% nation of gods and earths. Until we meet again. I'll be back.